Welcome back to SleeplessRonin Plays. Today, I'm doing yet another Kickstarter unboxing video. This is one I backed a while ago, I think maybe 2019, I'll have to look up the actual date. But it's based on a computer game I really enjoy. This is from, the company is called Gas Cannon Unplugged. The package came to me airmail from Poland, which is pretty cool. Spent some time in Germany, then it got to me. This is the Kickstarter for FrostPunk, the board game. So let's crack on into this thing. They said there was a mistake with some of the tokens, and one of the first things I found on top of the box is the repaired tokens. Good to see. Very good to see. Also, a lot like the way that Awakened Realms does their games, this company has included a lot of foam to protect all my package. So there we go. That is a lot of material in here. Board game, miniatures expansion, the Dreadnought, the Frostlander expansion, a thank you note, and my game mat, and also looks like the meeples, the 3D meeples for the resources. So I'm going to take this off the table, put it on the ground, and I'm going to start bringing out the small boxes. This is big and heavy again.
A few moments later.
So there we have the games I pulled out of the box. It got the big games mostly in front. There's one hidden package back here. And of course, there's the playing mat as well. So we're going to dig into these boxes. I actually want to start with the playing mat expansion, because I just feel like it. Oh, that's great, I just tore the box. And the box is already kind of damaged a little bit. I'm going to have to find someplace to store this effectively when I'm not playing, because I'm not sure I can put it back into there. But here we go. This is honestly extremely gorgeous. The hexes are really light on here, so you can still see them, but they don't get in the way of the beautiful snow artwork. I know that's something they asked us Kickstarter backers several times about when they did some polling, and this came out really gorgeous. This is a beautiful mat. This thing is fantastic. It's absolutely gorgeous. The colors are beautiful. The details are fantastic, and the hex edges are just so nice and fine on there. That's amazingly good. That's fantastic. Okay, now let's take a look at the main game itself. Take our trusty X-Acto knife, and we've got a couple. Actually, we've got this nice little lipped edge right here. I'm just gonna make a nice incision along there. Okay, we've got our rule book. We've got our scenario book. We've got action descriptions cards, which are really nice quality, and they're a nice little thing. We've got a lot of cardboard punch-out sheets, which my generator place has already kind of come out of. So, got a ton of those. We've got game board. They've got more game boards. This one's inside a little thing with some cardboard backing on it. We've got more and more and more and more. Some of these are double layered, some of these are not. There's a lot of game boards. This is going to be definitely a table hog. I can tell that already. Got some foam to kind of go right there. You got some silica gel packs. Then we've got inside of here the main real crux of the stuff. Got our plastic lid, some more silica gel packs. We got bags for storing our tokens. We've got 2 decks of average playing size cards and 4 decks of tarot cards. I do believe these are 70 by 120 millimeter, if I remember reading right, on a BGG. So, important to note. We've got our wooden meeples, resources, which is why I have the other box, but still, we have all of these things in there. And there are not small amounts of them. There are 4, 8, 9 baggies, and some of these are pretty substantial sized baggies. And then, I'm really glad they didn't fall on the floor. There's the piece de resistance, the generator itself. Fascinating. That is a lot of complexity inside this thing. Hope you can see in there pretty well. It is pretty complex. I thought the tray was supposed to stick in there. I'll have to read about that. Maybe it's not. Doesn't look like there's anything to make it stick into it. I guess you just have to have the tray as a separate piece. Okay. But nonetheless, is that supposed to be glued down? I have some questions. Very obviously. Still, this is a gorgeous base set right here. I mean, this is fantastic in what's in there. Really can't wait to give it a try. I hope I can figure out a good way of storing all these boards in here. Well, there we go for now. And then put all these back in here. Again, the template holding my generator does not want to stay in the cardboard punch out because it's a very large piece, and it's just like, yeah, put it back in there. That's the main board game box. Whew. At least it's heavy. Now let's go on to the resource expansion, because it's smallish and it's not going to be as interesting probably as the miniatures themselves. So. Interesting. It's a lot of space for these resources. I have a silica gel pack. And this is a very kind of empty box. Gorgeous though. Very gorgeous. I'm going to be wondering if there's a way I can safely store these inside the main box. Maybe just put my meeples in here and just, like, you know, not bother with the meeples. So I have less boxes to pull out when I'm playing. So these are really cool. It's a lot of detail, and I am really glad that they did the free wash on everything when you back this thing. It's very pretty. Like I said, this is going to be a nice quick box to deal with. And there we go. Don't worry, again, as per most of my videos, I'm doing an unboxing. There will be 360 spins at the end of the video, so you'll be able to see all this stuff in much much easier to see views. We have the miniatures expansion. This is going to have all of the really cool stuff in it. All the buildings, the leader people, the automata, and so forth. And I just realized there's a stupid freaking shadow of my camera right there. That's going to drive me nuts. Oh well. Okay, we got a little pretty picture showing all the different buildings. That's nice to see. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. That's filled with buildings. Oh. And 2 trays of them also. Hey look, more silica gel. Man, silica gel's everywhere. Let's resettle that one. So each tray has its own lid. And these are all nicely washed buildings. Huh. That was still a touch wet. So you might want to be careful when you get your own set if you got this. Some of the shade might still be a touch damp. My guess is they went right in these boxes almost immediately after they were like close to being dry from the factory. I mean that's yeah, just a little bit damp. But some of these are nice sized buildings. You have to put the balloon one together. We got this tray back on top of there. Seat that building. We've got heat exchangers, it looks like. We've got all kinds of buildings in here. Yeah, the Hunter's Hut. Hey, they labeled the bottom of the buildings. In case you know what they are. Gathering Post. Charcoal Kiln. Nice. Pit. That's cool. Fighting Arena. Ventilation Plant. Agitator. Children. Engineers. Workers. That's cool. Yeah. Field kitchen. They did a really good job on these buildings. They're very cool looking. Automaton. Yeah, sweet. Like I said, stick around to the end of the video. There will be 360 spins showing what all these things are going to look like up close and personal, because that's the way I do my stuff. I like everybody to see these miniatures in nice detail. Next up we have the small little Frostlander expansion, which is really just some more tokens and additional cards and stuff like that to play with. But we're still going to do a pop open of it, so we will move along. Nice little box that opens up. We got the Frostlander expansion little pamphlet thingy. Shows the components and the setup stuff on the back of it. Another silica gel pack. A bunch of really big tokens. A bunch of not as big tokens. Which is where, by the way, these tokens that came in the package are supposed to go. And we've got a few more average sized cards and an entire additional deck of tarot sized playing cards. So, if you're going to sleeve this game, you're going to need a lot of tarot sized cards. I'm going to stick those additional tokens in that box. Oh, I left out the miniatures. And the last box we have up is the Dreadnought expansion. It's only used in one scenario that I can tell. And it's just big and cool. Other than that, it's an awesome little miniature. I mean, I know some people got like the big old resin statue or whatever of the guys climbing the cliff, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I couldn't see going in on that as well. This already was enough. Yeah, there's one thing in this box. There's one, well, sorry, there are two things. There's another pack of silica desiccant. And then there's the Dreadnought, which is longer than my hand and just really freaking cool. I mean, I don't know if I really needed it, but I'll tell you, it's cool looking. The detail is pretty impressive on this thing. The whole huge, oh, this is really cool. I'll put this in the 360 spins, even though it's gonna be really big spinning around that thing. My little turntable. Well, we've come to the end of the video. We've seen the 360 spins. We've seen inside the game. I can't really wait to give this thing a try. It looks fantastic. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. I mean, it looks like it's got all the elements of the board game. Some tough decision making, survival elements. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play this. So, this is FrostPunk the board game, and I'm SleeplessRonin. If you enjoyed this video, you know, do the typical YouTube things. Like, leave a comment below, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. So, aside from that, we've come to the end of the video. So, now I'm going to put up some more videos around me. You know, they'll be above me or to the side of me. And, yeah, that's the end of this video. So, enjoy. Click on something else. They're all good and worth watching. And, yeah, time for some sword noises. Clang, clang.